You know, one of the quietest battles we fight in life isn't always external, it's internal. It's in our hearts and heads. It's the battle that happens in the spaces no one sees. When the room goes quiet and you start to feel that sting of not being liked. When you sense rejection. When you feel misunderstood. When people start to distance themselves and you're left wondering, did I do something wrong? Or am I just alone? We don't talk about these feelings openly, but rejection has a way of cutting deep. It doesn't matter how confident you are, how strong you are, or how many people follow you, those moments hit hard. And if we're being real, they can shake you if you're not anchored. But Jesus actually spoke to this very reality. In Luke 21, verses 17 through 19, he says, "Everyone will hate you because of me, but not a hair of your head will perish. Stand firm, and you will win life." That's not exactly the verse people put on mugs or Instagram captions, right? Everyone will hate you because of me. That's heavy, but it's honest. Jesus wasn't setting his followers up for a life of universal popularity. He was preparing them for the reality of walking in truth in a world that doesn't always embrace it. Sometimes the reason you're not liked, the reason you're misunderstood, or the reason you feel rejected is not because you're doing something wrong. It's because you're standing for something real. When you decide to live boldly for God, when you choose integrity over compromise, purpose over popularity, and truth over comfort, not everyone is going to clap for that. Not everyone is going to like it, or you. And that can feel incredibly isolating. Maybe it's family members who don't understand the change happening in you. Maybe it's old friends who say, "You've changed," but really you've just grown. Maybe it's coworkers who quietly distance themselves because your light makes their shadows uncomfortable. Rejection doesn't always come loud. Sometimes it comes as silence, and that silence can echo. But Jesus warns that everyone will hate you because of me. He was preparing us. He was saying, don't be surprised when it happens. Don't crumble under the weight of trying to please everyone. And right after that hard truth, he follows with a promise. But not a hair of your head will perish. He's saying, yes, you'll face rejection. Yes, you'll walk through lonely seasons, but you will not be destroyed. God's protection doesn't always look like preventing pain. Sometimes it looks like preserving your purpose. Even when people walk away, even when doors close, even when circles shift, God's hand remains steady over your life. No amount of gossip, no misunderstanding, no betrayal has the power to derail what He's placed inside of you. Not one hair of your head will perish, meaning not one detail of your destiny will be lost. In verse 19, Jesus gives us the instruction to stand firm and you will win life. Standing firm doesn't mean pretending it doesn't hurt. It means refusing to let that hurt rewrite your identity. It means choosing to root yourself in who God says you are, not in the approval of people. It's saying, I may feel lonely, but I am not abandoned. I may be rejected by some, but I am accepted by the one who matters most. I may walk through silence, but I'm still covered in His strength. Standing firm is about holding your ground when everything around you tries to push you into shrinking. It's about remembering that God has placed strength, purpose, and identity inside you that doesn't depend on who stays or who leaves. Some of your most powerful seasons with God will be the ones that feel the loneliest, because that's where your roots grow deeper. That's where you stop relying on applause and start relying on His presence. That's where you discover that His protection is more than enough. Sometimes God allows separation not to punish you, but to position you. He knows some people can't walk where He's taking you, and if you're too busy trying to drag everyone with you, you'll miss the power of standing firm where He's planted you. You are not fragile. You are not overlooked. You are not unprotected. You are covered. You are chosen. You are equipped. And if you stand firm, not in your own strength, but in His unshakable promises, you won't just make it through. You'll win life. So today, wherever you are in your journey, I want to encourage you. Stand firm, even if you're standing alone, even if it hurts, even if it's quiet, because God is faithful. His protection is real, and His purpose for you is worth it.